Alright, hello, J Hustle here again with another review, and we have Terran Thrash, and we're gonna have a quick look at the box. And yes, another bad box with new plastic. Boo, bad box. But yeah, some decent artwork there for Thrash. But yeah, box. Necessary box. Out of here, box. All right, box contents. Here we go. So, here we have a Thrash with the deluxe class. And yeah. So this is kind of his Season 2 look, whereas the other, I think, Warrior class figure was more of his Season 1 look. So I thought I'd go ahead and pick him up. So... and this is a pretty decent representation of the character. I do like the kind of pearl white with the gold and I guess teal. Looks pretty good. Let's get into his articulation here. His head. It's got some decent movement on that head. It's got... you can do that. You can wave. Hey guy. Yeah, this bit's a little weird, but it does mean he has a twist. You can get some different poses out of him. He does have a wrist. He's got the full bend there. He's got the full thing here. He has a waist, a smooth waist. He can do well over the splits there, and he can do the silly car thing that he does sometimes. He can totally do that. You got another twist right here. You got not quite 90 degrees there. He can do well over 90 degrees that way. If you can make use of that, that's more for transformation, but I mean, can he do the whole side swipe wheel? He can do that. That's kind of fun. That's kind of fun, but yeah, not particularly helpful for kind of standard posing. He does have this joint here, which can move. He's got a full twist. He's got a complete ankle. So yeah, you can get him into some pretty decent poses pretty easily here. Nice standard kind of action pose, yeah. Yeah, works pretty good. Alright, we have his accessories. We have his very strange little rocket gun, I guess. Because I think you're supposed to, like, plug it. There's a port right here. You can plug his gun right here. And have that look going on. I mean, I guess, if you want. I mean... and you can see this is supposed to be what his sidecar turns into now. So you kind of see the like a windshield there. Not the best accessory. I think the other figure handled the accessory better. But I kind of like the paint scheme of this one better. I'll get some comparisons with that figure in a little bit. But yeah, that's pretty much him for robot mode. So yeah, a pretty middling robot mode for me. This is not my favorite design, not the best execution of it. I don't know, it's just so I'm giving it 2 for robot mode. But yeah. So now we're going to transform him. So I'll be right back with that. Alright, so I got him transformed here. And I have to say, I'm pretty impressed with this transformation, which is why I didn't have a whole lot of notes on it. I think it's very smooth. I think everything comes together pretty well. Once you know what you're doing, everything just kind of falls into place. And it's really interesting kind of how they do it, especially with this section right here. It's really kind of neat how that works. Like, this toe like rotates so it can be in the proper orientation. And it just kind of sandwiches together, and it's really clever, really interesting. So I'm going to say for transformation, this gets a 3 out of 3. It's not fiddly, it's interesting. So yeah, the alt mode, however, is not great. This is to me a janky looking motorcycle. It really would have benefited from having a sidecar. I mean, you can put this on there, and that doesn't really help. Yeah, and you can see his head poking out there. You can see his fists poking out there. Kind of some nice detail from the top, and you got. I do appreciate the Terran symbol on there. Very, very nice. Would have liked to see that on hashtag, as I said, but glad it's somewhere. The wheels look good in gold. He rolls pretty good. But yeah, this is kind of rough. It's just a shame because the transformation is really kind of fun and cool, but this alt mode is just it's aggressively meh for me. So yeah, unfortunately for alt mode, I'm going to give him a 1. So yeah, I think the other figure pulled off the alt mode better. So I'll show you guys that in a bit. So, and overall for fun factor, I'm going to give it 2. Again, like I said, the transformation's fun, but the alt mode kind of kills it a little bit for me. That and it being not my favorite character. That brings it down a bit. So, yeah. Yeah, 2 for fun, and that brings him to overall total of 8 out of 12. So, a pretty middling figure. If you're into Earthspark, I would cautiously recommend him. If you want his Season 2 look, this is the way to go. If you want his more Season 1 look, that other warrior class figure, I think, is the way to go. But yeah, I think if you're into Earthspark, you need a Thrash. And for a Thrash, he's a decent Thrash. For lack of a better way to say it. So, yeah, we're going to speed on off to the next segment now. Alright, here's some comparisons for Thrash here. We got the warrior version, and you can see the very different paint schemes there. So, yeah, I think I like the deluxe one a little better, but the warrior had a much better shield. It just looks so much better than this, in my opinion. So, yeah, kind of a toss-up, but, yeah, this is the better figure right here. But again, if you want a good sidecar, that's the way to go. So, alright, now let's get the whole fam in here. We got hashtag. We got Twitch. Have a Nightshade and Jawbreaker. So yeah, that's how that works out. That looks pretty good. Pretty good. Still waiting to see if I can find that deluxe Jawbreaker to kind of round this out, but not bad at all. And just for the fun of it, we have a couple flip changers, just to see how that goes. Yeah. Alright, we have some quick vehicle mode comparisons. So we have the warrior here. And yeah, I think the big advantage this one has is he has the sidecar there. So yeah. Again, not the best motorcycle Although this one looks a little better to me from this angle. And when you start turning it like that, then it starts looking weird. But I don't think you can use the sidecar on this. I don't think that's gonna work. No. It'd be nice if I could just hook that up, like right here, but no, it doesn't work. And we'll just put it next to Twitch here. So yeah, that's how that works out. All right, here we are back again at my winner's podium, which is for once finally filled out. So let's take a quick look at what we have here. Here at number 10, we have the ill-fated double punch. Up to 9, we have air raid. 8, we have hashtag. Ironhide holding at 7. We got B here sitting at 6. Moving on over here, Soundwave and Solus at 4 and 5. And our unchanged big old champions, Riddler and Cosmos, with newcomer Skybite. So, how far will my next contender here shake things up? Here we have my next contender. We have the Terran Thrash. And I gave him an 8 out of 12, which means he's taken Mr. Bug Boy's spot at least. But how does he compare with Air Raid? So, comparing these two figures together, I'm going to give it to Air Raid. Air Raid is just the better figure. So, yeah, at long last, the number 10 spot is taken up. And this guy is taken out, and we have our first loser. And what do we do with losers? Well, we'll deal with him in a minute. So, yeah, things indubitably getting shaken up. But as one may observe, things are not often as they seem. Okay, so we have our first loser here out of my top 10, and what do we do with losers? We feed them to the sharks! Nom, 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 nom. So yeah, do better. And now it's time for some rapid fire random comparisons. So we have Thrash, Movie Constructicon, Universe Obsidian, Vector the Crocodile, Quick Shadow, Korok, Air Razor, Scorponok, and a bottle of Play-Doh. So, yeah, there you go.